Hello guys, and in today's video I'm gonna review Object 268 version 5, which is tier 10 Russian destroyer available in the bond shop for 15k bonds. So first of all I will compare it to the E4, which is very similar, so that's why I will draw this comparison. Both tanks shoot for 750 alpha damage, which is quite good. Because it can scare away enemies and also pack quite a big punch. E4 has less penetration on standard rounds and less on gold rounds because 268 has hit, which has almost 400 mm of penetration. Although 268 shoots a little slower, it's not by much, so that's similar. E4 has 1 degree more of gun depression, but it doesn't really matter. So the guns are very similar. I would even say there isn't a big difference. In the context of survivability, E4 and 268 have the same armor, I mean the same HP, but armor is different, but essentially both tanks bounce around the same amount of ammunition. But in the next compartment there is some changes to those vehicles, because 268 looks much better when we look at the mobility. It should go 48 kilometers forward and 15 backwards with 15 horsepower. So that's much better than E4, but it has slow traverse speed, so it will bring it down. Also 268 is not that fast. As you can see here, you will see that in battle. But last two things is concealment, which 268 has much better, so you can snipe with it better. And the view range is 30 meters worse, so you won't be seeing much with the 268. So the equipment I will be running is gun rammer, turbo and bounty aiming. So that is what I'm taking into the battle, because I think that this tank is slow without the turbo. Gun rammer you want to have on every tank, and I think that better aim is necessary. But you can also try ventilation if you fight closer. And on closer maps you can also have ventilation for turbocharger. The crew is like that, you can see. I have coordination, which is the best skill definitely on almost all tanks now, so you should take it in every vehicle. Brothers in arms, repairs, concealment and recon, so I can see something. In the second slot I have firefighting, situational awareness, so I can see more, and jamming, so I will disappear faster. The aimer has deadeye because you have a big caliber, a big gun, so you can destroy many vehicles with fire or something. Snapshot, so I can have a better dispersion, quick aiming, because you will need faster aim. Armorer, so I will be a little more RNG not dependent, and brothers in arms. Also you want to have intuition because you have very good HE that do 1100 damage, perfect charge, so my shells are faster and it's easier to snipe. Adrenaline rush, repairs and brother in arms, and the second order also has that. Also the driver has clutch braking, so you can turn faster. That's definitely a reasonable perk to take. Also, off-road driving is very useful because this tank isn't too fast. Smooth Rider because I want to have the better dispersion, concealment, and Brothers and Arms. So, as you can see, this tank isn't that big. It has quite armor here on the turret, but it's not like you can bounce anything. So let's see what I... So in this battle we have quite nice matchmaking. We are top tier on the tier 8s. And because it's Oster's Bay, I will go to the heavy line because there's no reason to snipe with this tank. It is not that accurate, but it can shoot something. But I like to play it up close. And also with this 300 and 400 millimeters of penetration, you can penetrate heavy tanks anywhere. So I will try to go somewhere aggressive, somewhere here. But if the team doesn't follow me, I will try to do something else, maybe more passive. As you can see, I'm not that fast, because on paper I should go 50 like now, but only from up the hill, so like up and down. I managed to do that, and now I'm going even a little uphill, so I'm going not even 30. But it's still faster than E3. We managed to give one shot for free into the tier 9 Polish TD. That's very nice. And now after reload I will try to give another one. Maybe in the cupola. And I unfortunately didn't hit him. Because I have 2000 HP and we have many allies here, I will definitely push this 150. This IMX should be on a reload, but it doesn't matter because the easy pick and he is dead. That's very fun about this gun because 750 alpha damage gives them not much chance of trading with you, because even if you take one and shoot one, you have the HP, you have the trading potential to do so. We have some snipers over there, but I wanted to... Unfortunately, I didn't pan him. I loaded HE for this Waffentrager because I can give him big spanking with the HE, but unfortunately it didn't pan. But it doesn't matter, I give a shot now blast for 500 and I will try to end this 150, I think. I will load HE because I won't kill him otherwise, and with 90 millimeters of penetration I can definitely pan him somewhere. Unfortunately I didn't, so that's not fun, but next shot, as you can see, he killed him. Even if I wouldn't shoot with HE, that wouldn't really change. Only my damage would go up, but it doesn't matter as long as we win. This game is close. As you can see, they won the left side and we won the right side of the map. And now our base looks very empty, so we have to go back and defend it. But I don't think many enemies will attack it because, as you can see, there have many snipers. Our focus is also on the base with full health, so there shouldn't be really a problem with defending the base. Also, it doesn't look like they're attacking us, but it doesn't matter because we can counter attack them. It will be hard to win this because they will just camp on that hill, and there is little that we can do about this. Fortunately, I'm still on full health, so I can take some damage. I think someone is in that bush, so I have to watch out. I think I can push because it's tier 8 or tier 9. Yeah, it's tier 8 because they are back there, so they won't have the time. They wouldn't have the time to go here. And Foch killed the Skoda for me, so that's very nice. As you can see, I bounced him somewhere. Versus tier 8, definitely this tank can bounce very much, I would even say. But at tier 10s, I don't think it would be quite as powerful. As you can see, the Waffentrager got a little cocky, so he died. And yeah, the 700 Alpha is very, very nice. So, if you think to get this tank, I would say if you have 120B or you don't have anything else that you want to spend your bones, I would say that it's definitely a good tank to pick up. I have 2000 HP, so I can push really hard. Even if they shot me, it shouldn't be really a problem. So yeah, I definitely recommend this tank, although with bad crew and everything, it can be quite slow, and without turbocharger it will be definitely even as fast as E4. So you definitely have to take that into account. I don't know where the Scorpion is and the CS, but probably somewhere in the bushes. I don't know what they are doing, but the base will be capped, so I guess that's the game. I did 4k, so not bad. I will try to play another one, and if it won't be a good score, I will just show a replay which I did earlier on tier 10 tanks. That is a very good representation of what this tank can do. So if you think about buying this tank for bones, I definitely can recommend it to you, but only if you have other tanks and you don't really have anything to do with your bones, because there are many other tanks that you can buy. Example is M60, which is good for very engaged players. You can buy some premium 8 tanks, like Defender is very powerful. Chrysler is good. You can buy some troll tanks, and if you wanna buy tier 10 tanks, I definitely recommend 121B because it's one of the best medium tanks in the game. And if you wanna try something similar to it, you can definitely go and spec out the E4, which maybe doesn't look similar, but is only a little slower than the 268. And the rest is pretty similar. So that's about it. Thank you for watching if you did, and see you next time.